Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Deep Dive Knowledge Talk. Welcome to our technical talk show. Today, we'll explore the exciting world of machine learning surrogate models, particularly QRChEM. These models leverage molecular residues, like molecular QR codes, to predict material properties faster than traditional methods. Join us as we delve into the role of QRChEM in enhancing efficiency and accuracy in materials science. What distinguishes machine learning surrogate models in materials property prediction from traditional approaches? And how do molecular residues play a crucial role in their effectiveness?
Machine learning surrogate models are like super smart assistants that help us predict the properties of materials much faster than traditional methods, which are often like slow, careful detectives trying to solve a complex mystery. Traditional approaches rely heavily on physics-based calculations and experiments, which can be time-consuming and require a lot of resources, similar to how a detective might need to gather tons of evidence and clues. In contrast, machine learning models use existing data about materials to learn and make predictions, almost like a chef learning to cook by watching many different recipes instead of figuring everything out from scratch. One key factor in how well these models perform is the way we represent the molecules, which can be thought of as unique fingerprints or QR codes that capture important features of the materials. These molecular residues are essential because they are the input that the machine learning models use to understand and predict properties. Just like a fingerprint helps identify a person, a well-designed molecular residue helps the model accurately identify and predict material properties. A new type of molecular residue called a molecular QR code has been developed, which can be more efficient and effective than traditional handcrafted methods, making it easier for the models to learn and generalize across different materials.
How does the molecular quick response, QR, code improve upon traditional molecular residues like Morgan fingerprints and one-hot encoding in terms of efficiency and accuracy for materials property prediction?
The molecular quick response, QR, code improves upon traditional molecular residues like Morgan fingerprints and one-hot encoding, in several important ways. Imagine traditional methods as simple pictures of objects, while the QR code acts like a detailed map that not only shows where everything is, but also reveals hidden paths and connections. Traditional residues like and Morgan fingerprints are like long strings of numbers that indicate the presence or absence of certain features in a molecule. Uses binary numbers to say yes or no for each atom, while Morgan fingerprints create a compact version that captures connections in a one-dimensional format. However, these methods can create a very sparse picture, making it hard to see all the important details, like trying to find your way in a maze with only a few signs. On the other hand, the QR code turns the molecular structure into a two-dimensional matrix, which is like having a colorful map that includes more detail and shows how different parts connect to each other. This richer study allows convolutional neural networks, CNNs, to identify patterns and learn from the spatial relationships more effectively. In practical terms, the QR code can capture more chemical and structural features in a compact manner, making it more efficient and informative. This leads to better predictions of material properties, as the QR code helps the model understand and differentiate between molecules more accurately. Studies show that the QRChEM model, which uses these molecular QR codes, outperforms the older methods, demonstrating that it can predict properties like specific heat and enthalpy with greater precision and speed.
Can you elaborate on how the convolutional deep neural network, CNN, model QRChEM is specifically designed to utilize molecular QR codes, and what training and validation processes were involved in its development?
The QRChEM model is specifically designed to utilize molecular QR codes by integrating the unique features of these codes into a convolutional deep neural network, CNN. Think of it like a recipe that combines special ingredients, the QR codes, into a dish, the CNN, that can effectively predict materials' properties. First, molecular QR codes are generated from the molecular structure using a tool called the PyQRCode module, which creates a two-dimensional matrix that captures detailed information about the molecule's topology and connections. This is akin to creating a detailed map that shows how different parts of a city are connected. Once the QR codes are generated, they serve as the input for the QRChEM model. The CNN can learn from these QR codes by using convolutional and pooling operations that help the model identify patterns and features. This process is similar to how a child learns to recognize different shapes and colors by looking at various pictures. For training and validation, QRChEM was tested using a substantial dataset of around 21,000 molecular entries, focusing on predicting properties like specific heat, enthalpy, zero-point vibrational energy, and the HOMO-LUMO band gap. This training process involves feeding the CNN the QR codes along with known properties so that it can learn to make predictions. The model's performance is then validated by checking how accurately it can predict these properties on unseen data, ensuring that it doesn't just memorize but truly understands the relationships. Moreover, techniques like UMAP, uniform manifold approximation and projection, were used to visualize how well the QR codes differentiate molecular structures in a two-dimensional space. This process helps in confirming that the model can effectively recognize and cluster similar molecules, ensuring high accuracy in property predictions. Overall, the combination of molecular QR codes and the CNN allows QRChEM to outperform traditional methods, making it a powerful tool for materials property prediction.
What significant results were observed when comparing QRChEM to the traditional models based on Morgan fingerprints and one-hot encoding, particularly regarding prediction accuracy and efficiency in materials property estimation?
When comparing QRChEM to traditional models based on Morgan fingerprints and one-hot encoding, significant results highlighted its advantages in prediction accuracy and efficiency for estimating materials properties. QRChEM demonstrated notably higher performance, with its models showing R-squared values that were significantly greater than those achieved by the OHE and Morgan fingerprint-based models. This indicates that QRChEM better captures the relationships between molecular structures and their properties, making it more effective in predicting outcomes like specific heat, enthalpy, zero-point vibrational energy, and HOMO-LUMO band gap. In terms of efficiency, while QRChEM outperformed its counterparts in accuracy, it is worth noting that generating molecular QR codes is more computationally intensive. For instance, creating 10,000 QR codes can take about 400 seconds, while Morgan fingerprints can be generated in about 1 second for the same number. This suggests that while QRChEM is powerful in its predictive capability, it currently requires more time and resources to produce the necessary input data. Overall, QRChEM stands out for its superior accuracy in property prediction, while revealing a trade-off with increased computational costs in the QR code generation process.
What implications do the findings from QRChEM have for the future of materials design and discovery, particularly in terms of scalability and the potential for automated processes in this field?
The findings from QRChEM have significant implications for the future of materials design and discovery, particularly in enhancing scalability and the potential for automated processes in this field. One major advantage of QRChEM is its fully automated molecular QR code generation, which simplifies the process by not requiring prior knowledge of molecular topology. This means that researchers can easily generate QR codes for a wide range of molecules without needing to understand every detail of their structure. It's like having a machine that can automatically create detailed maps from different types of terrain, making it much easier to explore new areas. Additionally, the ability to use QR fingerprints for various applications in cheminformatics, such as similarity searches, clustering, diversity analysis, and chemical space mapping, opens up new avenues for research and development. This versatility allows scientists to leverage the same foundational technology for multiple tasks, enhancing efficiency and productivity. Since QRChEM is based on a large dataset of over 134,000 molecules, It is poised to scale effectively in materials design. The model's ability to learn from extensive pre-existing data means it can adapt and expand its capabilities as more data becomes available. This scalability is crucial in a field where researchers continuously seek new materials with specific properties. Moreover, as QRChEM has shown superior performance in predicting material properties compared to traditional methods, it suggests that future automated processes could lead to faster and more accurate materials discovery. Overall, the implementation of QRChEM could revolutionize how materials are designed and evaluated, paving the way for more streamlined and automated workflows in materials science.
In light of the advancements presented by QRChEM, what challenges or limitations remain in the adoption of molecular QR codes for broader applications in materials science, and how might these be addressed in future research?
Despite the advancements presented by QRChEM, several challenges and limitations remain in the adoption of molecular QR codes for broader applications in materials science. One significant challenge is the computational cost associated with generating QR codes. While the QR code generation process is automated, it can be more time-consuming compared to traditional methods like Morgan fingerprints and one-hot encoding. This limitation could slow down the pace at which materials can be screened and analyzed, particularly when dealing with large datasets. Additionally, the current implementation of QRChEM relies on fixed size and fixed resolution QR codes. This may restrict the model's ability to capture more nuanced molecular features that could be better represented with adaptive sizes or resolutions. Future research could explore various adaptive generation strategies that allow for more flexible and detailed residues of different molecules. Another limitation is that, while QR codes effectively distinguish topological similarities and differences, the understanding of how to optimize and utilize these codes for various tasks is still developing. More research is needed to establish best practices for generating and applying QR codes across a wider range of materials and properties. To address these challenges, future work could focus on improving the efficiency of QR code generation algorithms to minimize computational costs. Additionally, expanding the QR code design to incorporate adaptive features could enhance the residue's detail and accuracy. Continuous validation of QRChEM against diverse datasets will also be crucial for refining its applicability and ensuring it can accommodate the complexities of materials science effectively.
How does the use of UMAP, Uniform Manifold Approximation and Projection, in the analysis of molecular QR codes contribute to understanding molecular differentiability and its importance for developing high-fidelity surrogate models?
The use of UMAP, Uniform Manifold Approximation and Projection, in analyzing molecular QR codes plays a crucial role in understanding molecular differentiability, which is essential for developing high-fidelity surrogate models. UMAP is a technique that helps visualize complex, high-dimensional data in a simpler, two-dimensional format, allowing researchers to see patterns and relationships more clearly. When applying UMAP to the molecular fingerprints, including QR codes, Morgan fingerprints, and one-hot encoding residues, distinct clusters emerge for the QR codes. This means that molecules with similar topological features are grouped together, suggesting that the QR code restudy captures important structural similarities effectively. The larger spacing between these clusters indicates that the differences between various molecular structures are well represented, making it easier to differentiate them. In contrast, the OHE residues shows the closest points together, making it harder to distinguish between different molecules. This highlights that the QR code is more effective in capturing the necessary details and correlations of molecular features, which is vital for accurate property prediction. Overall, the insights gained from UMAP analysis contribute to the development of high-fidelity surrogate models by demonstrating that molecular differentiability is better achieved with QR codes. This allows for more reliable predictions and enhances the model's ability to generalize across different materials, ultimately improving the design and discovery processes in materials science.
What future directions or innovations do you foresee in the integration of deep learning frameworks like QRChEM with other emerging technologies in materials science?
In the integration of deep learning frameworks like QRChEM with emerging technologies in materials science, several promising future directions and innovations can be anticipated. One potential area is the development of improved algorithms for generating QR codes. As researchers work to reduce the computational time for QR code generation, innovations could lead to more efficient and scalable processes. This would allow for faster screening of materials and broaden the applicability of QRChEM across various materials properties. Another exciting direction is the combination of QRChEM with advanced experimental techniques, such as high-throughput screening and automated synthesis. By integrating machine learning models with automated laboratories, researchers could rapidly test and validate predictions, significantly accelerating the cycle of materials discovery. Additionally, the use of QRChEM, alongside emerging computational methods, such as quantum computing, could enhance the accuracy and speed of molecular simulations. Quantum computing has the potential to process complex calculations much faster than classical computers, which could be particularly beneficial in understanding intricate molecular behaviors and properties. Collaborative networks that combine diverse datasets from different fields, e.g. biology, chemistry, materials science, could also be established. This would allow QRChEM to learn from a broader range of information, improving its generalizability and predictive power. Lastly, focusing on user-friendly interfaces and studies that facilitate the use of QRChEM for researchers without extensive expertise in machine learning could enhance accessibility. Simplifying the integration of QRChEM into existing workflows would enable more scientists to leverage its capabilities, driving innovation in materials design and discovery. Overall, the synergy between QRChEM and these emerging technologies holds great promise for advancing the field of materials science, leading to faster and more efficient discoveries.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We've delved into the exciting world of machine learning surrogate models, particularly QRChEM, and its remarkable ability to accelerate material property prediction. We've emphasized that molecular residues, especially molecular QR codes, are the key players in capturing crucial material features. QRChEM's integration of molecular QR codes into a convolutional deep neural network has significantly enhanced efficiency and accuracy in predicting properties like specific heat and enthalpy. Its automated generation and versatility in various applications promise scalability and the potential for automated processes. While we acknowledge challenges such as computational costs and the fixed resolution of QR codes, we're confident that optimization techniques will address these hurdles. Future research will focus on enhancing QR code generation efficiency, developing adaptive residues, and integrating QRChEM with emerging technologies like high-throughput screening, automated synthesis, quantum computing, and user-friendly studies. These advancements will further revolutionize material science and accelerate the discovery and optimization of novel materials. Thank you again for your participation.